Hi everyone! Today I have another top 5 video. Today I'm going to be showing you my top 5 favorite blushes for the fall. And I know it does not feel like fall here in San Diego. It is just so incredibly hot here in San Diego. I know a lot of places have snow days. Today in San Diego we had, I guess, like, let's keep the kids out of the sun day. Like, kids got let out early because it was too hot here. Yeah, it's been pretty bad. I have the fan on, I have my little trusty ice pack over here. I am just trying my best to stay cool, and I have sweat marks everywhere. I'm keeping it real here. It is just so damn hot. My makeup is just like melting off. It was actually melting off while I was applying it. Yeah. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. And although I really want to try some fall trends, I really can't do so when it comes to fashion because I'm probably, well, not probably, I would be really likely to like overheat with fall fashion trends. So the only trends I can try are the makeup trends, which is okay with me. I am all about the fall lips and the fall everything, so I am just gonna stick to makeup when it comes to fall trends because I don't think we're gonna get like fall weather until mid-December. Yeah, it's gonna be a while. So without further ado, let's get started on my top 5 favorite blushes for the fall. I'm going to start things off with the most inexpensive blush in my top 5, and it is this one by Wet n Wild. It is the Wet n Wild Color Icon in Mellow Wine. It is a matte color. It's a matte dusty rose shade. It is beautiful, especially for the fall, and it lasts really well. Don't be fooled by the cheap exterior because the product itself is amazing. It is a super soft and blendable blush, and it can honestly compete with any of the higher end blushes. It is that good. The color looks like this when it's swatched in my finger, and then when I swatch it on my hand, you can see how smooth it is and how pigmented the blush is. I find that it lasts really well even on my oily skin. It just blends out like a dream, and it's overall a really great blush. So if you haven't tried a Wet n Wild blush, I highly suggest you pick this one up, especially for the fall, because it's a really lovely shade. It will match a lot of different eyeshadows and lip colors, and for the price, you really can't go wrong with this one. Another inexpensive blush that I really love for the fall season is this one by Bourjois, and it's in the shade Ashes of Roses. This was given to me by my friend Bon. I will have Bon's channel linked down below in the description box. And this one, it is just a beautiful blush. It is a rosy blush, much like this one by Wet n Wild, but I feel like this is just a little bit less mauvey and more rose, if that makes any sense. The color of this blush is absolutely beautiful. As you can see, it's this one right here. It's a lovely rose shade. It applies beautifully on the cheeks. So as you can see, this one is a lot more rosier than the Wet n Wild one. Both of these make amazing fall shades. I just love them. But if you do want a true rosy blush, then this one by Bourjois is a great option for you. So let me be realistic. As much as I love vampy dark colors for the fall, I also love my muted wearable shades because I am not gonna rock burgundy lips every single day of the fall. I wish I could, but it's just a little too high maintenance for everyday use. So for that reason, I am choosing this color as one of my top 5 favorite fall blushes, and it is the Bon's Frat Boy blush. I know peachy shades aren't typically fall appropriate or fall appropriate according to the magazines, but in my eyes, this is pretty fall appropriate because you are going to run into some days that you want something a little bit more wearable, a little bit more natural, and this blush will give you a very natural look. So this is how the blush looks like. It is a beautiful peachy colored blush. It looks extremely natural on the cheeks, and it's completely matte, so it has great longevity. As you can see, the color is right here, so it looks very natural, especially compared to the other two that I just showed you. And I will swatch it down below so you can see the difference in texture and also color. So as you can see, this one's a lot more wearable, a lot more natural compared to these two. The reason why I have this blush in my top 5 is because sometimes you don't want to overpower your face with a lot of dark makeup, a lot of like dark eyeshadows, dark lips, dark cheek color. It'll be a little bit too much. You can easily pair this blush with a really dark vampy lip or maybe a really dramatic cat eye, and it will just let that feature be the main attraction of your look. It won't really distract from that. So if you really want something a little bit more wearable for the fall, this one, which is Frat Boy by the Balm, is a really great option for you. Another great option from the Balm is this one, and this is one of their Instinct blushes. These are incredibly long wearing blushes. They are just one of my favorite. If you have oily skin, I highly recommend you to check these blushes out. These are amazing blushes, and this one is in Houndstooth. As you can see, I cannot get enough of rosy shades for the fall. I just find them really wearable. So this is the color right here. As you can see, it is a very muted rose shade. I have it swatched right underneath Frat Boy. As you can see, it's a little bit dustier, a little bit more noticeable than Frat Boy, and that's why I like it for the fall. It is just a very muted, dusty rose shade, and it pairs really well with, again, with a vampy lip, or you can do a really dramatic winged eyeliner. It is just one of those blushes you can easily wear for the fall. If you're a fan of pink blushes and you're kind of scared of mauvey or really dark colored blushes, this one will be a great option for you because it's still pink, but it's not as bright as a baby pink or maybe a fuchsia. So if you're scared of like really dark blushes but want something for the fall, I think this would be a great option for you. My last blush in my top 5 is this one by Tarte, and this one is unfortunately discontinued, but I've heard that Exposed is really similar to this one. This one is in Buff, and it is a very muted blush. It is unlike any other blush in my collection. It has a lot more brown in here, and that's the reason why I like it, because it is not very rosy, it is not very mauvey. It just fits any type of eyeshadow, any type of lip color. It's one of those blushes that you really don't have to think about, like, okay, which will match my lip color? You just go apply it, and that's pretty much it. It's a really easy blush to apply. I really like this one. It does have shimmer, and I know Exposed doesn't have shimmer, so if you want something similar, go get Exposed instead. But honestly, the shimmer doesn't translate as much when I apply it on the cheeks. And this is the swatch right here, so it does have a little bit of sheen to it. It's not too much, especially with me and my oily skin. I find that it actually does work for my skin, and as you can tell, it is not rosy, it is not mauvey, it is just a very neutral blush, and that's what I like about it. So if you're looking for something neutral that will be a great staple for the fall season, this one or Exposed will be a great option for you. So that's it for this top 5 favorite video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments below what your favorite blushes for the fall are. I would love to know because I'm a little bit of a blush junkie. So please let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Hope you're having a great day or night wherever you are. And if it's really hot where you live, please stay cool like I'm trying to do. It is just too hot. Alright, I'll see you guys soon. Bye!